President Trump has ordered that all of the nation's flags be flown at half-mast to honor a man who has said horrible racist things about black people, clearly demonstrating that he shares a similar mindset. Yet black Trump supporters ignores this fact and continues to support him. I'm certain that many will respond that, like all other groups, black people are not monolithic and can therefore vote for any party we choose. However, this is more than just a case of black people not being monolithic. The truth is that millions of black people have been intentionally socialized to place the collective interests of the white society above our own collective interests. The weaker the black person's mental fortitude is, the stronger the programming is. Those black people who continue to support Trump, in spite of his obvious racism, actually possesses the weakest mental fortitude and are therefore the most mentally enslaved. This is not a case of throwing insults at black Trump supporters. It's the absolute truth that white oppressive forces don't want us to ever learn. Those who know the truth must teach. African proverb. Unlike at the conclusion of World War II, when the Jewish Holocaust, which lasted less than 12 years, came to an end, the U.S. government and the United Nations contributed massive financial support to rebuild their lives. However, there was no moral obligation to do the same for we Africans. Although the African Holocaust lasted hundreds of years longer, resulting in millions of more deaths, when it ended, America, Great Britain, and the many other white nations that benefited from the brutal exploitation of Africans felt no moral obligation to restore the culture of African people. Instead, those Western nations exploited their monopolies over the information that are systematically and repetitively fed into the collective minds of the black population to socialize us. Socialize means it's when the oppressed and or the subordinate population has been conditioned to think and behave in ways beneficial to the dominant culture. This is not a conspiracy theory. Throughout Western histories, empires that were brutally oppressive, fearing eventual retribution from the oppressed, have always socialized their minds. Because when people are oppressed for long durations, their collective aggressions towards their oppressors will continue to grow until acts of massive rebellions become inevitable. The oppressed population always rebels